Hey biology, yep. Coming to you from the kitchen, and I also have a helper with me today, wanted to be a part. She's got our lab safety gear on, all ready to go. And we are testing our unknown digestive contents for 2 macronutrients, and this video is testing for protein. So trying to figure out if this comes from a white-tailed deer or if this comes from a coyote. So let me just go through my materials first. I have a cup full of water here just so I can dilute some of my solutions. I have 4 test tubes, 3 of which currently just have plain water in them. And I also have what's called Biuret solution. It's a lovely blue color. When it is exposed to proteins, it will turn into a light pink, light purplish color. Otherwise, it will stay light blue if it's exposed to any other macronutrients. But in the case of proteins, it will turn light pink, almost purple. So like any good experiment, we are going to have controls to compare our experimental group to. And so the first control here is just going to be plain old water, not going to add anything to that. To this control group, we are going to add a known source of carbohydrate or starch. To this experimental group, we are going to add a known source of protein, and then of course this will be our digestive contents. So for the known source of starch, we are going to add
flour.
Flour, right? We all know that flour, grains, you can help me stir it. Flour, grains, starch, that is a source of carbohydrates. So we're going to add that to our test tube. Go ahead and put the stopper on for me, Hannah. And give it a little mix. Just invert it. Couple different ways to stir things in science. Sometimes you use stirring rods, sometimes you use just a gentle swirl, and every now and then you like to do a slight gentle inversion, but rarely do you mix too vigorously. All right, in the next test tube, we are going to add a known source of protein, and for this, I am going to use collagen peptides. Okay, so if you read the nutritional label, you can see that almost the entire thing is proteins. There are 10 grams of protein, so pretty pure source of protein in our collagen peptides. We're going to add that to our protein control. Do this over the container because I might spill. All right. Test tube, stopper, invert. All right, good. We're going to set that one to the side. Now, whoops. Now we're going to get our digestive contents. Pop that open there. And I'm going to get my dropper. Oh no, I lost my dropper in the bag. Get a new one.
Can I see?
I forgot to take my dropper out. Gross. All right, we're going to get some of these digestive contents here. Put those into my test tube.
Can I help you?
Sure, give it a squeeze. All right, that should be about good. Here we go. And then we're going to add a little bit of water to this.
Can I?
Yeah, you know what? We will use this dropper and then get rid of it and get a fresh one. Go ahead and squeeze that in there. Good. And then we'll move the contaminated water to the side. Will you put the contaminated water into the sink, Hannah? There we go. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have a nice clean dropper here, and we're ready to add our, where are you going? Our Biuret solution. And all right, so we're going to start with water. We have our Biuret solution here. Hannah, you want to put a drop? Let's put a drop in the water. There you go. Good. I'm going to add a little bit more so that we can see the color clearer. Light blue solution, if you can see it.
Can I put it on the light?
Sure, gentle. Now we're going to add the Biuret solution to our known starch, our flour.
It looks like rainbow.
It looks like rainbow. There you go. Okay, you want to give it a little flip? Okay. What color is that?
Blue.
Yeah, it's still blue. That's our starch. Now we're going to do our protein. I'm going to flip again.
Can I do?
Yeah, let me get my stopper
Can I
out
try
here.
to do it by mouth?
No, because the stoppers don't seal. You get the Biorite solution in, and then you can plug it up. Yeah, go ahead, give it a flip. Good. What color is that?
Pink.
Yeah, it's pinkish purple, huh? That's our protein. And then let's do our digestive juices experimental group. Gentle. Squeeze. A little more in just in case it's
And then
too
can
dark.
I make that?
You sure can. Which way is better for you? This way? What color is that? Is that more blue or more pink?
Brown.
It's still pretty brown. No distinct pink color, huh?
No.
No. Okay, let's see. So if I show you all the experimental results up close, there's the blue water, our starch, our control protein, and our experimental group. Let me see if I put a paper towel if you can see the colors behind it a little better. All right, there you have it.